10.
What grade are you in?
4th.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Not sure. Probably history. I like history because sometimes you get to color, or it comes like where you just sing a song.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Doctor, actress, don't know.
No idea? No thoughts?
Nope. Maybe just an actress.
Okay, actress. What kind of things would you like to act in?
A play maybe, or a movie.
Yeah? What kind of movie?
Action.
An action movie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be the action person?
Yeah.
What kind of action do you want to do?
Just anything that's action.
Okay.
But I don't want to just be walking around.
Someday when you're married, you're going to have kids? How many kids do you think you'll have?
8.
8 kids? Still planning on 8, huh? So tell me a little bit about this past year when you were 9.
We did school. We ate food. We went on vacation.
What was your favorite trip?
Probably Italy. What I liked most was all the swimming.
You liked the swimming?
Yeah, I also liked how we were surrounded by olive orchards
Olive orchards?
the entire time, pretty much.
Oh yeah. What about the water?
Very salty.
Yeah. Do you remember playing in the water at all?
Yeah, I saw a crab and wanted to catch it, but then I got scared it was gonna pinch me.
What do you remember about the France trip where we went to Normandy?
The drive was too long. Well, we went to this area to a museum, and beside the museum there was I think it was a real Normandy boat, and you could climb on it and play in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then in front of it was some statues. Then if you walk down a little path, like about 10 steps away from the little boat, there was like this beach. Although, strange enough, there were like practically no shells, and at a different beach, you could find like at least 16 shells that were actually like all clamped together.
Oh really?
Yeah, and some that were out like this.
Oh, that's neat.
And I could make a whole sandcastle completely covered with shells.
That's cool. Do you remember when we went out to that little island and then we had to come back real fast because the waves were coming in?
Yeah, and we almost didn't survive, but I was first, like 3rd off.
Tell me about how that went.
So we were climbing up a mountain, and we thought about going all the way up. What ended up happening is, so we looked down to see if we should go all the way up, and then the waves were already starting to cover the path. So we had to run down really quick, then run across the path, and sometimes it would cover your shoes with water. But instead of going in the path, I actually walked on the sand on the other side, because on one side, the waves were crashing this way, and on the other side, there was some sand right here, and then the water was slapping against the sand.
Really?
In the middle was a path sprayed with water.
Did you have to run?
Yeah,
Did you do that with Mommy?
with Titus Micah.
Oh, with Titus and Micah? Tell me a little bit about that trip to Spain that we did.
Well, I'll tell you this, that it's very cold in Germany and it was very hot there. So first, on the drive to the airport, we were brought blankets. Then, when we arrived in Spain, we were like, hey Mommy, do you have a fan? And then, on the way back, when we got off the airplane, we were like, where are our coats? We're freezing. And we assumed we just need our sweater since of getting accustomed to Spain. Then we were wanting our full-on coats because it was like freezing. We went with Grammy and Papa Cooney.
Very nice.
And there were lots of chocolatiers.
What are chocolatiers?
Like chocolate shops where you dip churros in chocolate.
And you liked that? Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy spending time with Grammy and Papa Cooney?
Yeah.
What did you enjoy the most?
Don't know. Probably watching the flamenco show.
You liked the flamenco show? Describe that for me.
Well, they were wearing long dresses that were all like polka dots. And then they had little clackers in their hands, like where you could like shake them up and down and they would clack. And then they had like tap shoes that they were constantly clacking. And there was guitarists beside singers and talkers.
And what did you enjoy about that?
That it was loud. And I love noise.
How do you think your relationship with the Lord has grown this past year?
Awana.
And what about Awana?
At Awana, you go to Awana, like you go to the place, you check in, then you go in and then you sing some songs with all the groups. There's Cubbies, which is the first grade, then Sparks and TNT and Youth, and I'm in TNT. The Youth doesn't gather here, but all the other 3 grades do. And then at the first grade, goes out of the room first after songs and prayer time and verses. And then the next group, which is Sparks, leave, and then TNT stays in that room. And then we have handbook time. Then we go down to games and we do game night. Then we come up and say verses.
How many verses have you memorized?
That's a really hard question.
How many books have you completed?
In Sparks, I completed 3. In Cubbies, I think I completed 1, because there's only 1 book, or there's 2, I'm not sure. And then in TNT, I've completed 1 so far, and on the second book. There's 3 books in TNT.
Very good. What kind of rewards do they give you for doing that?
They give you Awana bucks, and then if you say a gold, which is 4 verses in a row, then you can get a chocolate bar.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Very cool. Have you started having a quiet time of your own?
Yeah, and we also have family worship in the mornings.
Tell me about those things.
So in family worship, first we gather together, then I think we pray first, then we sing a song, then we read something out of Genesis, and then we're going to complete the whole Bible. But so far, we're in Genesis today. I think we did 14, like chapter 14 in the Bible of Genesis.
What about your personal quiet times?
I normally read in Matthew or Ruth. Ruth is my favorite book of the Bible, but I already completed it once already.
You did?
Yeah.
So what are you reading now?
Probably Matthew and Job. Sometimes
Matthew and
Psalms.
All right, so let's shift a little bit to some of your favorite things. So what's your favorite thing to do when you're just playing?
I like to draw. I especially like to talk. I like to play with Legos. And I also love to bake. That's one of my very favorite things to do is baking.
What do you like to bake?
Desserts. I also can make dinners, breakfasts, and lunches if needed.
But you like to bake? Yeah. What's your favorite book right now?
I actually have a favorite series, and then I have a favorite chapter book that has 3 chapter books in one. My Father's Dragon, and then the series is Imagination Station.
What's your favorite food right now?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
How do you like your potatoes?
I don't care. I love potatoes.
You just like them?
Yeah. Any type. Even raw.
Even raw?
Yeah.
How do you eat raw potatoes?
Well, you either cut them up into slices and dip them in olive oil, or you just bite into it like an apple.
And you like that?
Yeah.
Wow. You know who else used to like that?
Papa Stefan?
Yes. You must have gotten that from him, huh?
The only reason I learned about dipping it in olive oil was from Papa Stefan.
Really? No kidding. What other foods do you like?
I don't like eggs, but I do like cake. also like Thanksgiving meals like turkey, cranberry relish, stuffing, sausage, spaghetti.
How tall are you right now?
I don't know.
We should probably measure, huh?
Probably 5 something.
5 something?
Or maybe 4'11.
How about we measure right after this and then I'll put it in the video?
Sure.
Sound good? Okay. What did you do for your birthday?
I had a birthday party at the jump park. I also went on a trip with my mom to Kokum for 2 nights and went on a boat ride, stayed in a Fun Shepherd hut, ate dinner out and breakfast at our chalet, but in like special format. Then also we had special drinks and candy on the way there and back.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Tell me about your best friends.
So I have some best friends. One's a new friend named Adelaide, and my very best friend is named Abby. I also have friends named Annalise, who's actually from my old school, who moved to my new school. And I have friends, a girl named Chloe, who's the same as my sister, a bunch of other people.
What do you like to do with your friends?
Talk.
What are some of your nicknames?
Katie Kate, Katie Marie, Katie Moran, Katie Marai, and Katie Kate.
What else do I call you?
Don't know.
Katie
Or-
Mate?
Forgot. Yeah, Katie Mate.
What about Kate Morangi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I already said that though.
You have lots of nicknames, don't you? Anything else, sweetie?
No.
Okay. We can be done.